US President Donald Trump has ordered Guantanamo Bay be prepared to house illegal migrants. He says he's signing an executive order instructing the Pentagon and Homeland Security to prepare a migrant facility at the detention centre to hold up to 30,000 people. North America correspondent Carrington Clark has more from Washington.
Donald Trump had invited the world's media to witness the signing of the first major legislative achievement of his second term as president, the Laken-Riley Act. It will mean the detention of unauthorised migrants here in the United States who have been arrested or charged with certain crimes. But he also said he had directed the Pentagon and the Department of Homeland Security to expand a migrant detention centre that's on Guantanamo Bay in Cuba for a capacity of up to 30,000 migrants. He said it will house the worst criminal migrants in the United States and seemed to indicate that they might be held there indefinitely.
We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people. Some of them are so bad we don't even trust the countries to hold them because we don't want them coming back, so we're going to send them out to Guantanamo. This will double our capacity immediately, right? And tough. That's a tough place to get out of.
Cuba's president has already called it an act of brutality. It comes on the same day that Donald Trump's pick to be the Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services, RFK Jr., Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a known vaccine skeptic and a man who was previously perhaps best known as a scion of one of America's most celebrated Democratic political families. Now, he came to this committee hearing with a huge amount of baggage in the eyes of the Democrats. He had previously tried to run for the Democratic Party as a presidential candidate before then running an independent presidential candidate before becoming an ally of Donald Trump. Straight out of the gate, the leading Democrat on that candidate accused Robert F. Kennedy Jr. of spreading lies and misinformation when it comes to vaccines, while RFK Jr. said he wasn't anti-vax but was pro-safety.
The receipts show that Mr. Kennedy has embraced conspiracy theories, quacks, charlatans, especially when it comes to the safety and efficacy of vaccines. He has made it his life's work to sow doubt and discourage parents from getting their kids life-saving vaccines.
In my advocacy, I've often disturbed the status quo by asking uncomfortable questions. Well, I'm not going to apologize for that. We have massive health problems in this country that we must face honestly.
The Republicans only have a very thin majority in the Senate. If no Democrats are willing to support a nomination, then it only takes 4 Republicans voting against it to sink it. Besides RFK Jr., the next candidate most likely to be knocked back is the woman Donald Trump wants to head America's intelligence services. That's Tulsi Gabbard, whose previous support for certain foreign dictators worries many.